is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
Good morning, everybody. We are down to the final 2 weeks before Christmas, and one of our favorite parts is giving gifts and wrapping them in preparation. Here to share creative ways to make those packages extra special is lifestyle and entertaining expert of Revel and Glitter, Dawn Smith. It's great to meet you.
Thank you so much for having me.
I can tell I'm going to love this already because these are beautiful.
Thank
but
you.
Let's start with embellishments. The thing we all know how to kind of wrap a package, but it's what happens after that
Absolutely,
that makes it special.
absolutely, and that is my favorite part because there are so many ways to personalize. I brought a couple for you here where you can see I put little tiny ornaments on there. I went to the section of my craft store and got that delightful clip, you know, the shrubbery that you can stick in the picks. I did some of that on here. I pulled them off, put some poinsettias, did my own, went to the miniature section and just hot glued on a little wreath on my little paper clip here to my
oh, look at that. It's a glittery paper
It's a
clip.
little
Like
clothespin.
a clothespin.
It's a clothespin on there because it's a nice little addition to your bag without having to you know, go over the top, but it still makes it feel personal and special.
And it's also good for other holidays if you have those brown bags and you can just kind of do whatever and add those little touches. It costs like 20 cents or something at the craft store.
They are really inexpensive, especially during the holidays. They start marking things down. So that is the time to go stock up. And that's what I did. And I just had a little fun with everything. And these great little tags here make it really personal. I also like to add natural elements. So you can see there I have some cinnamon sticks on that one. You can go out in your backyard and get pieces of evergreen, of shrubbery, little anything that makes it feel special, especially if it's tying into what's actually inside the gift as well.
Now you love this material.
I
ribbon.
love
Tell us about
tulle
that.
ribbon. Yes, people think tulle is all about tutus and wedding swag, but they come in all of these great colors. You can find them just about anywhere. I love to use it because it doesn't have to be perfect, but when you finish tying the gift, no one knows that you're not a bow maker. No one knows that you're not crafty. They just see this beautiful ribbon. They go, oh, what did you do? Tell me more.
It's something special. So you have kind of Seahawks colors
I
here
do
today
because
to
you
help
love the
us kind of
Seahawks
get it
and
together.
get everyone to kind of, you know, heal from our wounds. So this is a tulle palm, and you're going to actually make one today.
Oh, great. Okay.
And you're going to wrap our gift that we have here for you. I already have it pre-wrapped here. My little llamas. Llamas are hot this season.
I love llamas. Those are so cute. Can you see this? Let me just hold it up so you can see the little llamas. Aren't they cute?
So you can
zoom into the llamas. Okay.
You can pick what ribbon you like. I didn't know if you want to do red or white.
Let's try the red, shall we?
Okay, perfect. Okay.
You'll have to show me what to do because whenever I've done tulle, I've done little thin tulle, so I don't know what to do with this.
This stuff is about 6 inches wide and it's very forgiving. It is also very stretchy, and I will give you some scissors.
Okay.
And so what we'll do first is we'll actually wrap the present kind of like what we did here, because then we're going to actually hot glue the little palm
something
on
on top.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and do that part, and then you can make.
Very good.
So all you have to do is just pull it out. You can see it doesn't have to be pretty. I don't have to keep the ribbon straight. That natural look is just what we want. And then I'll just have you cut right here for me.
Right here?
Yes.
There we
Because
go.
then we're going to tie it off. And what I love about this is you don't have to kind of keep it straight. You can just go ahead and just put it on there. We'll make a quick little knot. And then I'll loop under here again and make sure it doesn't slide off the package. Voila. So there's the base.
All right.
So in order to make the actual palm, your palm size is going to depend on the size of your package. So what you really want to do is make a bunch of loops. So you're going to pull out a long piece like this. I'll let you do that and I'll take another color.
How much, well, I'll follow you. How much do I pull out?
So it depends on how big you want your palm. It can be as big as you want or as small as you want. It depends on the size of your package. So what we're going to do is we're going to just start kind of doing a loop like this, hold it in one hand, and then loop it here, and we're looping it around, and we're catching it here. So I've got a loop here. And a loop there. And then we're going to kind of put it on our package and see, is that how big I want it to be? So you're just going to kind of eyeball it. And then you're going to just keep wrapping it like that.
All right.
And making these loops. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to tie it off in the middle, and then we cut the loops, and that makes makes a little palm.
Okay, mine might be a little large, but
and that's okay, because at the end, the beauty of it is that you can trim it down.
Okay.
So even if you make it too big.
I like this where it's sort of mistake-free.
Right, and that's why I like it. It's very forgiving.
Might I have enough yet?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So you're going to cut off yours, and so we're going to just cut it right there.
Okay.
And then keep a good grip on it.
Got it.
Because then we're going to need to tie it off. I'm going to give you a little bit of twine. And you can use floor wire if you want. You can use a coordinating ribbon. You're not really going to see it, so it doesn't have to be pretty. But
Okay. So just
we're going to tie it off
tie it
right in the middle, right
Okay.
in the middle, and nice
do
and
I
tight.
make a knot?
Yes.
All righty.
So give it a nice little tie in the middle, and make it nice and tight as you can, because it is the foundation of your palm.
Will do. What makes a pom-pom?
When you use yarn.
Okay. Got it.
It's a palm now, and so mine is not very big, but you're going to get the idea of it. So you'll keep going, and so it's not very thick, as you can see. Once I cut it, it's going to be really big, but that's okay.
All right.
So now you can take your scissors, and you got all these great loops, and we're just going to try to line them all up so that I can cut right through them all at once.
Oh, at once? All right.
Yes.
Let's see if I can do that.
And then you'll take your little scissors, and it's a little tricky sometimes, especially the bigger you get, but that's okay. No mistakes here.
All right. Good. I like your attitude about this, especially while I'm learning. Also, my loops are not the same size.
That's
so-
okay, because again, we can trim it. So we want to cut it through,
That's
and
a
if you
good
miss
thing.
a loop, you can go back and do it again.
Do
so
it again. Excellent.
we'll just cut through, and mine is only like 3 or 4 loops. But like I said, you make quite a few of the loops, and
I've
then
lost
you just
track of my loop. There we go.
yeah, and that's okay because you can find it. There's mine. Ah, there you are. And we cut it through.
How are you doing over there? I'm sort of stuck looking at what I'm trying
That's
to do.
okay. Just keep.
Okay, I think I've got it. I think I'm through.
There you go.
It's-
Okay.
It's not super attractive
It's not.
so far.
That's okay. So that's okay. So what you do now is you're just going to kind of fluff with it and play with it. You actually did
Okay.
way better than I did. I don't have as many loops as you did. And so what you can do now is take your scissors, and now you can trim it down. Like I would trim at an
Okay.
angle so that it doesn't look too jaggedy.
All right.
But
Sounds like a winner.
so you kind of fluff it up a little bit, and it's going to end up sitting on its butt anyway, like this
So,
when you tie it on.
excellent.
So it's going to all fluff up. And
Okay.
usually what I do is then I glue it to the package, and then I kind of play with it and then cut it down and then see what I like about it.
Now, I like anything that involves a glue gun, so I'm happy about
Yes, that I thought you would like that.
that. That's excellent.
Because you can tie it on or you can hot glue it on. It's completely up to you.
Now, if you tie it on, how do you do that? Just leave yourself
You'd use a little strings. You'd actually tie with the little strings that you just made
onto a piece of ribbon that goes
onto
around.
this, yeah, onto
Oh,
the ribbon.
oh,
So
let's
that's
see you
your
do that.
base. So you're just simply going to slide it underneath your ribbon, and we're going to see, there it is.
Got it.
And I'm just going to tie a simple little knot.
All right. Now, tell us, while you're doing that, tell us about the jar as well, if you would.
Yes. So I know people love to give like cookies in a jar or candles or like odd shaped gifts, and they can be a little tricky. Boxes are nice and easy, and then we just trim it a little bit. Boxes are nice and easy, have nice
I'll
little
futz with
sides.
this a little bit while you do that.
So then you can trim, like there's the extra, and then you can start, trimming it down a little bit. So I also, I know people love to gift give, and especially when there's homemade gifts, and you'll have your, mom's homemade jam in a jar, or
Right.
apple butter, or what have you. So, and I'm going to come over here because I have one that's wrapped. And it's always tricky to wrap odd-shaped gifts.
Okay. We have
There you
just a
go.
few
Yeah.
seconds, so I'll let you
Yeah.
do what you can do in that
Yes,
amount.
absolutely.
This looks nice. I think we
so
did
then you
okay.
can trim it down a little bit more, add your gift tag. You can embellish and put some bells on there if you'd like.
I think I would.
So for the odd-shaped gifts, the biggest trick to wrapping these kind of gifts, especially if it's a cylindrical gift like this, is to wrap it as a pocket. So instead of trying to like actually match it like a box,
Right.
what you would do is, so here's our paper, and you would lay it down and give yourself lots of room on the top and the bottom, and you would cut it, give yourself some trim, and then fold all that extra paper up on top.
Got it.
And then what I like to do is take a little hole punch, and I did it here on this gift, is punch a circle of the same material to cover up that ugly
Perfect.
fold on top, and then
Thank
add your
you so
embellishments.
much.
Thank
Those
you.
are gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love the jingle bells. Thank you.
Yes.
Come back again. When
I will,
When
absolutely.
we come back after this break, my pal Terry Holloman is here to console and be consoled about that dramatic and at times ugly loss against the Jaguars. Hawk Zone is next. Thank you.